Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Coin and Silver Auction with me, Raven of RavenHawk Coins. Hope everybody is doing well this evening, my friends. Good to see we got a lot of people hanging out in the nest already. Starting off the one and only CM Silver, Joe Mustby, Create Craft, Mud Swat, Bill Driscoll, Johnny T, Brother Doug Wagner, Greg Chapman, Silverman 92, Azita Silver, Ronald Rockamore, Gene Anderson, Tom Thumb, Emil G2, Silver Surfer, let's see here, Smog the Magnificent, Bombay Sapphire, Shinbone 5000, Silver Wishes, Silverman 92, J-Dog with a $5 super chat says, you better call somebody, brother. Thank you, Slab Master J. My man. Much appreciated. Michael LeFew says, pew, pew, pew. Retired old guy is here. Shadrack 777. Coin Silver in the nest. Azita Silver says, look forward to your stream more than a TV show. Keep up the awesome work. Well, thank you, man. That is very nice of you. Very, very kind. Very nice words. What can I say? All right, let's show you what we got going for the starter item for the Industream Extreme giveaway. We got the 1 ounce A-Mark Stacker Vintage Bar, ladies and germs. That's going in the box right away. I got a couple cool goodies for the midstream. Matter of fact, we got a 1948 Franklin. Just a little bit dark, but a real nice one. Shadrack, 20 months as a Silverhawk. RavenHawk Coins, the place to be. And that's a Denver. That's going to be the first giveaway. And then the midstream, or what I would call close to the end. What the heck? My phone's trying to do stuff on its own. Johnny T, we're feeling better finally, brother. Feeling better. And then I'm going to do something cool for the midstream, the close to Industream after lot 14. So here's the early bird stuff. We have, what's up, freaking awesome? A 67 SMS Jefferson quarter, PCS slabbed and certified. A 76 proof set. A gold foil $100 bill. Or a Harry Potter set. That is what's up for grabs for the early bird. You're well, Eric A. Thank you for buying them, brother. I took care of you, of course. I appreciate you. The main prize up for grabs tonight. So what I'm going to do is make a deal with you guys tonight. I know you guys like gold more. I just didn't have time to get it before. So what I'm going to do is if the 1/10 gram or 1/10 ounce isn't given away tonight or the platinum, I'm going to replace that with a gold gram, and then I'm going to add a second gold gram the way we normally do it. I'm going to pull this out, and then when we get to the 3.1 grams, we're going to go with the 1/10 Britannia as well. So we're going to do some cool stuff. What's up, Sam Wilson? RLC, Brown Sugar 0069, looking fine. Shadrack 777, of course you can, brother. Let me get a envelope and put your name on it. And Create Craft, if you wouldn't mind updating the list down there for me for Shadrack 777. What's up, Mike McGrath and MC Silver? Hey, Mike, I didn't have an email for you, but I still have a buy it now from the last show that you had me set aside for you. Outstanding. I know you're good for it, so I'm just letting you know that you can send that through PayPal for me. I'd appreciate it. All right, so Shadrack has got one. That means we have 7 left. We're going to start the early bird giveaway with the night bot. Oops. Get to the giveaways. All right, good luck, everybody. Good luck. I'll be back in just a minute. Peter Bowes, what's up, brother? Richard Hunter, how you doing? Silver Surfer, Vincent C, good to see you. Yes, Mike McGrath, Ricky the Scotty. At least I had thought you had gotten one last show. Let me double check here. Yep, I have you one Devil's Brigade for $20. As a non-member, the shipping is $5. If it's an accident, let me know. Not the end of the world. Alright, I guess Create Craft is elsewhere right now. I'll update the sheet. For those of you wanting to know about the point system, don't worry. We will have that updated because Sergeant Stacker is on it. He takes care of that sheet, and he's been really busy. He's got a really important job where he's on the road quite a bit, but he will take care of it. What's up, 949 Designs? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, the sand dollars are epic, Eric A. Very cool. Anything coming from the nest is a steal, said Mike McGrath. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Jimmy J, no, that is a gold certificate. Oh, did I? You did? Oh, Shadrach, or not Create Craft, you might have been on a different sheet, brother. I took the other sheets off, and now we're just on 3-20. No worries, though. It is taken care of, man. I appreciate you. You know that. All right. I will be back in just a minute. Oh, yeah. I miss finding sand dollars in the sand, brother. That was one of the cool things. All right. Just a minute, guys. Hey, babe. Do you know where? I know we had it somewhere. There's a box of like stuff that was my old office stuff, and there's a box of sand dollars in it, like actual sand dollars. That's cool. They're like a nugget. They're growing with age. All right, I gotta get back to the show. All right, guys. Sorry it took me so long. I was working on some plans. Colorado Mountain Mama, how you doing? Let's see who the early bird giveaway winner is going to be. Oh, the other bot. Thank you, J-Dog. All right, we'll get that on. What's up, Metallic Silver Skull, G-Dub, Scorpio, Okay, that's going to take a minute to warm up and turn on, and then you guys can play the hangman game or whatever you like doing in there. Okay, the other bot is now on. All right, let me turn to this and see who the early bird is in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Raven's bot, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow! It's been forever, but somebody's gonna win a gram of rhenium. Look at that. Raven's bot giving up a gram of rhenium. That means we're only down to 1 more gram. All right, let's pick the next winner in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Richard Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Hunter, you got yourself a gram of rhenium. And then you need to let me know what you like. Do you want the slab Jefferson nickel, the gold foil, the proof set, or the Harry Potter, brother? Hi, Stacker. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, I know. What's up, Blaze420? How you doing? All right, so let's see what Richard Hunter wants to get. What's up, Don Juan? Harley Babe. Bot picking bot sounds fishy. Stacker's getting huge, guys. He's so smart. He's been getting training. All right, so now we're just waiting to see. What would you like, Richard? Peppa's doing awesome, Doug. Thanks for asking. They're both doing good. What's up, Big Flip? Big Flip in South Carolina. Okay, Richard Hunter. In about 2 seconds, I'm literally just going to put an item in the envelope and say and move forward, because we got to do stuff. We got to get this show on the road, brother. And I think probably the nicest value-wise in here is going to be the 67 proof, or actually special mint set nickel. So we're going to do that. Ah, see? We picked the same thing. There we go. So let me put his name on there. Eric A. So yeah, Stacker is going through really intense training, actually, like really, really good training. So the rest of this is going into the treasure box. He's gonna be the type of dog that I can have watch and protect all my stuff. And Miss Raven has been working really hard with him. And do you see my test below the bin listing? No, hold on. I don't see anything create craft. I don't see a test. I don't see anything. Let me refresh it to see. Oh, there, test. I had to refresh it. That was weird. But you're there now. All right. Let's get rolling on to the first item of the night. You guys know how we do this. We get to 100 likes. We add more to the end of stream extreme box to make it more extreme. So good luck, everybody. Keep the bidding clean. First item up for grabs on the night is a vintage 1972 Apollo 17 Eyewitness Medal is what they call it. And it's made by the Franklin Mint. It is a sterling silver. I have it on, so Create Craft, I can work on it offline. So I think it just updates when it wants to now, which is kind of a pain. I'm probably going to switch it back. All right, we're going to start the bid at $1. I have attack cats. They attack you to get pets. There we go. You guys are awesome. 78 likes. We've only been on for like 10 minutes. Guys, Richard Hunter coming out of the block at 25 with the George. Michael a few trying to get in there. Richard in the lead at 20, looking for, or at 25. Michael a few says he'll drop the mini bomb on us. You drop the bomb on me, baby. Michael a few at 30, looking for 31. Do we hear 31? Going once. Joe Mustby, have a good day, brother. Looking forward to seeing you again. SkyQuest 2 Kate, how you doing? Going twice. LeFew in the lead. Richard Hunter coming back on the attack. At 31. Looking for 32. What you gonna do? Going once. Richard Hunter in the lead at 31. LeFew at 32. Eric A says he's in there with a George at 32. Or at 33, sorry. He says he skipped 32, so Eric A in the lead. Michael LeFew coming back and staying alive at 35. Looking for 36 in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Do we hear 36? Going once. LeFew in the lead at 35. Richard Hunter trying to get back in there, but LeFew quicker on the draw. Looking for 36. Going twice, my friends. Michael LeFew in the lead. Richard Hunter coming back on the attack at 36. Looking for 37, ladies and gentlemen. Do we hear 37? Going once. LeFew is out. Richard Hunter in the lead. Going twice, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 37. Will Eric A come back into the action? You just never know, but I know it's been once. It's been twice. It's 3 times for the Nesties, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Hunter in the lead. Good to see Ricky the Scawny hanging out. All right, my friends. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad. Go. We got a Snope and a George. Expert timing by Eric A. Metal Dragon Braveheart. Coming in at 40, ladies and gentlemen. Metal Dragon in the lead at 40. Looking for 41. Going once. Metal Dragon back-to-back Snopes. 2 Snopes, says Eric. Going twice. Cool Thing says, pew. Last call from Mr. Owl. Key. Ho. Ladies and gentlemen, Metal Dragon Braveheart in the lead at 40. Looking for 41. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is gonna be, or metal, gonna be sold to Metal Dragon Braveheart for 40, ladies and gentlemen. Metal Dragon Braveheart. Shinbone says, Snope on a rope. That's funny. All right, Metal Dragon Braveheart 40. You know, I think I'm almost needing an assistant when I do shows. Maybe I need to hire somebody. I'd bid sooner, but was watching RFT Quarters. Yeah, I was talking to Rob just the other day. And we're probably going to work out where I go down there and visit him at some point. We're going to do a nickel battle side by side and hang out. Maybe go hit up some coin shops or something the next day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Create Craft, I appreciate it, brother. J-Dog wants a Western Warrior round. Right on, J-Dog. Thank you, brother. Let's put J-Dog down for one of the 1 ounce rounds. I have a son out in Norman who could help, said Richard Hunter. RFT found a rare low-leaf corn quarter. Nice. J-Dog. Eric A., which older sheet do you want to see, brother? If you're looking for a prior sheet, and you know the date, I can actually bring it up. I hide the sheets because before they were taking up too much room when people saw the description. It literally had like an inch of blue. All right, this next lot is pretty cool. I don't always see these very often, especially in sequential order, but there is 0201 through 2, 3, and 4. So all 3 or 4 of those together. So if you know a date, Eric, I can bring it up. Richard Hunter, the buy it now item is right here. It is a breaker, ½ ounce each side. It's 1 full ounce. You have the cowboy and Indian. And on the reverse, it has a tomahawk and a Colt. Eric A. Bummer. Just wanted to look around. I feel you. Okay. Starting bid on the pack of 4 here, the 4 notes in sequence, is a whole $1, my friends. Thank you, Forrest. That's our buy it now item. They're $40 a piece. They're on average right now at 43 online. Angie Crowell, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. Cool things, 1 peso. Richard Hunter says he'll take a buy it now. Right on, Richard. I'll put this in your envelope as well. So Richard Hunter with a buy it now. Michael LeFew coming in at $20 with the George. Going once. Michael LeFew, the lone bidder. Richard Hunter coming back with the deuce on the loose, looking for 23 like we're Johnny T. Going once, my friends. What's up, Lone Star Fox? How you doing, brother? Going twice. Michael LeFew says he knows what to do. He's got it live at 25. And the Snope going once. Michael LeFew in the lead at 25. Looking for 26. Going twice. Michael LeFew in the lead. Once, twice. It's 3 times for Larry. They are 1961, Richard. Eric A. The bins remind me of my best friend and me. He's half Cherokee and I'm half crazy. That's funny. All right, Michael LeFew in the lead at 25. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad set is going to be sold to Michael LeFew for 25. What's up, Fleabag? What's up, John Jacobs? You know, John, I have to say, Double J, every time I see your name, I hear, his name is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I'm sure that's not the first time you've heard that joke, right? All right, so Michael LeFew. Thank you, brother. Create Craft, he was at 25 on that set. I won't be bidding much till April. I have bills to pay off. Family is doing okay, but I want to clear out some debt. Lone Star Fox, you know what, brother? You never have to feel obligated, man. If you want to buy something, you buy it. If you're not able to for a while, don't worry. I like having your company here. You know, that's one of the reasons I do the giveaways the way that I do, is because I was at a point where I wasn't able to participate in a lot of stuff like this. So I always like paying things forward, and you're able to do it just whenever you're able to. J-Dog, yep, I got a coin show down in Texoma, brother. All right. 1964 uncirculated mint set It is sealed in here. Somebody sealed it who knows when, probably a long time ago. I never opened it. I know that the contents are in there, so I'm going to keep it the way it is. And these go for about 50 bucks, give or take. And we're going to start it off at $1 for the set. There's 2 Kennedys, 2 quarters, 2 dimes that are all silver. Guys, Shadrack 777 coming in at 38. Gary S. in the nest at 40. Holy smokes, Doug Wagner, 35 months as a Silverhawk, having a great time in the nest tonight. Thank you, brother. J-Dog coming in there, but Shadrack in the lead at 42. Now we're looking for 43, like we're Johnny T. Shadrack 777 in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, going once. Shadrack 777 in the lead. I will help with the sheet tonight. Let me know when there are bins. Will do. Create Craft. I appreciate that, brother. That really means a lot. Gary S. in the nest at 43. Matter of fact, that reminds me, Shadrack at 44. Hey, Savvy Stacker, we need to have a mod appreciation night at some point again. Going once to Shadrack 777 at 44. Looking for 45. Gary S. says, in the nest at 45. McGrath says, create craft for president, ladies and gentlemen. Going once at 45. Looking for 46 in the mix, my friends. Going twice. Gary S. in the nest in the lead. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for the nesties. Gary S. in the lead at 45. What's up, Visterion? All in. Fair warning. Warning. It looks like this bad set is going to be sold to Gary S. for 45. Look out. Isn't Mod your name, Johnny T? That's funny. All right, so Gary S. at 45. Not bad, Gary. That's not a bad deal on that one. Ty McFadden, my dog would be better than what we have. Oh, guys, please no politics, guys. No politics, no religion. Just, you know, we want to have fun in here, and I know everybody has their opinion one way or another about that stuff, you know. You guys just please understand. Mike McGrath, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And yes, you did hear me correctly. It's 25 total, bro. And I didn't have a way to get a hold of you, or I would have done it a different way. So I do appreciate your understanding. Crafty Dragon, 30 months as a Copper Falcon. Time well spent with the best family ever. Yeah, I know Resin Dragon's probably hanging out somewhere. Normally she'll text me and tell me she's not going to be around, but looks like she's not here. What's up, Chris Golding, Nugget Prospecting? Smog the Magnificent, 3 months as a Copper Falcon. All right, next item up, we have the 2-ounce big silver nickel. They call it the big nickel, the Buffalo Proof-like. Very cool. In an airtight. Matter of fact, I bought these airtights to put them in. These were in like that really flimsy PVC stuff. On these, I do have a reserve at 80. They go for a bit more online. They're about 85 to 95 bucks. And we're at 97 likes. We get to a hundo. We'll add to the end of stream to make it more extreme. Gary S. in the nest coming in at 80 bucks. Gary S. in the lead at 80, looking for 81 to get her done. Going once. I got one. They almost look fake, so shiny. Yeah, they're cool, though. They're vintage. They're from the 70s. Going twice. Hey, Gary S. about to get a super deal. Last call. Gary S. at 80 bucks. All in. Fair warning. This bad round 2-ouncer is sold to Gary S. for 80 bucks. Congratulations, Gary. That's a very good buy, my friend. Very good buy. All right. So Gary S. We got 100 plus likes. You know what that means? We're going to make the into stream more extreme, and I'm going to add a Silver War nickel and a Merc dime and an uncirculated 40% Kennedy half silver, ladies and gentlemen. So 3 items going in the box. We get to 125. You know what we'll do? Just like Magoo, we'll add more. We're also doing a giveaway after lot number 7 and lot number 14, plus the Extreme into Stream giveaway. All right, next item up, we have the 1964 proof set. Now, this one somebody already cracked open, so we get to take a look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, this set right there, that coin, that 64 Kennedy, that is an epic cameo. And that might even get ultra cameo, because look at the reverse. I mean, that thing is unbelievable. So that coin alone is worth way more than what I have the set valued at. I like you guys being able to get a good deal and being able to do stuff with things that I get you. It's not about making every last penny and cent, you know, that I can. I like being fair. Yeah, the nickel's not too bad either. Coin silver, I highly doubt it's the enhanced here. I thought I looked at it, but if it is, then nope. It's got the serif on the eye. Or I'll see if that's not cameo, then I don't know what is, RavenHawk. J-Dog coming in at the bomb at 40, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Forrest? Smog the Magnificent coming in at 41. Chatting on my phone, so multitask on the computer. Create Crafts, doing it all. A one-man machine. Guys, Smog at 41, looking for 42. Going once. Smog in the lead at 41. Silver Surfer coming in at 43, like Mr. T. I pity the fool. Smog the Magnificent coming back at 44, trying to get out that door, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're looking for 45 to stay alive. Smog in the lead at 44, looking for 45, going once. Smog the Magnificent in the lead, ladies and gentlemen, looking for $45 to make us holla, going twice. Smog in the lead. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for the Nesties. J-Dog coming in at 45 with the George. J-Dog in the lead at 45, looking for 46 in the mix, my friends. J-Dog in the lead. Smog is smoking, says Johnny T. Matt Wing, how you doing, Matt? Welcome to the show. Going once, my friends. J-Dog at 45, looking for 46 in the mix. Going twice. J-Dog in the lead at 45. He's staying alive, looking for 46. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Smog coming back on the attack at 46. Smog in the lead at 46, looking for 47, going once, my friends. We got a battle going back and forth between Smog and J-Dog. Who's going to win? You just never know. J-Dog is out. He says, Invisible River Ranch coming in at 50, ladies and gentlemen, with a George of his own. Going once. Yeah, the old mint tokens are pretty cool. Invisible River Ranch in the lead, going twice. Invisible River Ranch, boom goes the ranch, says Eric A. Last call for Mr. Alcohol, my friends. Eric A. in the lead. Smog says spankage. Invisible River Ranch at 50. Yeah, I realized it after I said it, Eric. Sorry, brother. All in. What's up, Darren Wilkinson? Fair warning. This bad set is going to be sold to Invisible River Ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, IRR with the win. All right. Invisible River Ranch, thank you, brother. Smog and everybody else. J-Dog, thank you for bidding as well. All right, lot number 6 is up next. After lot number 7, we'll do a giveaway. Remember, we're going to give away that 48D Franklin half. What's up, 6-pack? How you doing, my friend? 1968 San Francisco PCGS slabbed and certified in the OBH, the old blue holder, as a decam, deep cameo, ladies and gentlemen. Decam is hard to get before the 70s. So that's a really cool nickel. I have it valued at like 25 bucks on the sheet, I believe. We're going to start off at $1 to make you holler. How about that? One whole buck. Slab Master J approved. J-Dog, not only does he speak it, he preaches it. And he came in with that bomb at 20. Richard Hunter coming in at 15, but Forrest in the lead at 25. Now we're looking for 26 in the mix. Ladies and gentlemen, Forrest in the lead at 25, going once. Forrest in the lead at 25, looking for $26 to make us holla, going twice. What's up, Steve LaPointe, Mr. L.A. Point? Yeah! Last call for Mr. Alcohol. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is going to be sold to Forrest. Wait, did J-Dog get in there? Let's see. J-Dog with the snopage, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. J-Dog. Expert timing by the dog man. What's up, Link? Going once. J-Dog in the lead at 25 or 26, looking for 27, going twice. The Slab Master with the quick draw. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. J-Dog in the lead for 26, looking for 27. Do we hear it? All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad slab is going to be sold to Slab Master J-Dog for 26, ladies and gentlemen. J-Dog with the win. All right. It's lot number 7, and then we're going to do a giveaway. Got 106 likes. We're getting there. Lot number 7 is up. J-Dog, you rock, brother. I appreciate you. Here's another one that you don't see very often. Right here. 1967 Special Mint Set cameo. So there wasn't, in 65, 66, or 67, there wasn't a proof set made. So they made what's called the Special Mint Set. And a lot of them are really nice and really nice condition, but you don't normally see them in cameo. And if you see them in deep cameo, holy cow. But that is a epic little dime for anybody that likes collecting rosies. It's worth probably about 40 bucks, give or take. I put it down at 35, but we're going to start the bid off at $1 and see what happens. If you're wanting to get in on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're wanting to get in on a buy it now, we do have 5 of them left. So if you want one, let us know. Richard Hunter coming in at 20 with the George. George. Forrest coming in at 21. Looking for 22 like we're Mr. LeFew. Good to see Brown Sugar 0069 hanging out. Anybody seen Frosty T around? Going once to Forrest, guys. Forrest in the lead at 21. Looking for 22. Dewey here, 22. Richard Hunter getting in there with the Snope at 22. Going once, looking for 23 like we're Johnny T. Yeah, Create Craft, I haven't seen them in a while either. I always start worrying about you guys when I don't see you for a while. Guys, Jeff coming in at 24, trying to get out that door. Looking for 25. Going once. Jeff in the lead at 24, looking for 25. Create Craft, is Teacher okay? As far as I know, he's fine. Thank you, Harley Babe. I appreciate knowing that. Rich Fontaine, just a busy man, Johnny T. I talk to him all the time. Like, usually we talk about once a week, give or take. You know. Going twice. So, Teacher sent me an email that said he was stepping away from YouTube and all the streams and stuff. He was kind of upset about some things that had happened in some different streams, and you know, he wants to just do his thing. He doesn't want to get his feelings hurt, is what it comes down to. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. This is the buy it now. It is a breaker, ½ ounce, divisible each side, and they're at $40. All right, where were we? Jeff at 24. Wow, Jeff is getting a smoking deal. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Jeff for 24. 6-pack 110 wants a buy it now. And it looks like Steve LaPointe wants one as well. So let me get some envelopes. All right, this was Jeff. Smoking deal for Jeff there. All right. So Steve LaPointe. Six-pack. And Gary S. I need to get another envelope, guys. Give me just a sec. I'll be back. I'm running out of envelopes. Let's see. Now, Jeff won the coin. I didn't know if... Did Jeff say he wanted one of those too? All right, and Jeff did get one too. Okay, cool. So I'll put one in Jeff's envelope that he just got stuff for. And then we have Gary S. 6-pack 110. And Steve LaPointe. Thank you, 6-pack. We only have one buy it now left, guys. So if somebody wants to buy it now, there is only one still available. It might be a little while before I get more of those in. Yep, one left, Create Craft. All right, it is time to do the giveaway, my friends. We're going to give away this really cool. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. 1948 Denver Franklin half that's got nice toning on it. And I will turn on the bot. Thank you, Brenda, Gary, Angie, Emil, Steve, Cool Things, John Jacobs, Shimbone, RLC, Greg Chapman, Create Craft. Whew, you guys are too kind. All right, let me turn on the night bot. And that'll be our giveaway, guys. So good luck, everybody. Good luck. Yes. Create Craft, Jeff lot 1 lot 7 for 24. He got a smoking deal. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a minute. Good luck. All right. Let's see who the winner is. Metal Dragon Braveheart would like the last buy it now. Right on. Thank you, Metal Dragon. I'll put that in their winning envelope. So we are sold out on the buy it nows. Thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. Let's see who the winner is in 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Colorado Mountain Mama with the win, guys. Colorado Mountain Mama just won the Franklin half. All right, so... Congratulations. To you. let's close out the night bot. And we're going to be on to lot number 8. This is going to be a short stream, guys. We only have 15 lots. There's 1 or 2 in here that are a little high priced. Speaking of high price, I picked up something that is absolutely mind-blowing, and I'm going to make a video tonight. It'll probably go out Saturday. Yes, Visterion, I got a show in Texoma, brother. All right. Right here, we have the Palau 2019 Silver Sand Dollar, my friends. These are really, really cool. But I picked up, I'm going to tell you guys, because you're the nest, to be on the lookout, 19 capped bust half dollars. Some of them are just unbelievably nice. Most of them are all super nice. There are a lot of XF and AU in the whole thing. I spent a lot of money to get that set, guys. You know. This one here, we have a reserve at 125. But I think you guys are going to really, really think it's cool when you see a... Ida asked about me, said Randy Crow, oh, well, that's awesome. I wasn't able to make her auction. I feel really bad. Leave that on the beach for some happy surfer, says Shimbone. I felt bad. I didn't get back in time. And I saw somebody say earlier, guys, cool things coming in. There is Visterion, I don't know. I know that there's edge lettering on one of them. Day 3 on Saturday. Holy cow. Yeah, I was at a show and I just didn't get back in time. Cool Things got in there at 125. And I'm going to be gone this Saturday too, guys. It really kind of a bummer. Maybe, oh man, maybe it'll be quick. You know what, Visterion will know when I do the video. Maybe during the show on Saturday, if I get a chance to jump on during the show, I'll try to bid on something that way. I feel horrible because I always support it. Going twice, guys. Cool Things got in there at 125. Looking for 130. Traveling, man, says Gary Lofgren. 20,108. Wow, that's awesome. Last call for Mr. Alki Hall. Eric A coming in with the snow. At 130, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 135 to stay alive. Going once. Somebody actually let you buy something on Sunday. Holy cow, Visterion. Cool Things coming back on the attack at 135. Lone Star says, snipe for the epic sand dollar bid. Going once. Cool Things and Eric battling it out. Who's going to be the winner? You just never know. Going twice, my friends. Cool Things at 135. Eric A at 140. Looking for 145. Going once. Cool Things at 145. Looking for 150. We got a battle going on. Going once to Cool Things at 145. It's all good. I'm sure she understands. She just wanted to make sure you were okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. That's my number. I'm out, says Eric A. Going twice. Cool Things in the lead at 145. Looking for 150. Last call. If I can get my hands on more of these sand dollars in the future, guys, I will. I will try my best because I know there was more than one person that wanted one. All in. Fair warning, this bad sand dollar is sold to Cool Things for 145. Congratulations, Cool Things. Yes, NGC will grade them. That is true. Love the sand dollar memories, says Cool Things. Heck yeah. Jeff, the sand dollar is only an ounce, brother. It's only an ounce. All right, next item up. I haven't had one of these in a really long time. Silver C345. How you doing? Silver spots $34, 33 something, 34 somewhere in there. The 2022 Samoan made Batarang. Right there you can see where it has DC and Warner Brothers. Yeah, that's Cool Things _TX Create Craft. That is the same person. Angie, I appreciate it. And if I can try to get in... silver went down some. If I can try to get in on Saturday for a little bit, I will try. But I'm at a show, so I can't really promise it. Throw it and see if it works, says Shimbone. But I do have this one at a reserve of 47. The price on these is all over the board. I've had it for quite a while. It's time for it to find a new home. You know. Shadrach has this in Proof 70 Deep Cam. Nice, brother. That's way cool. If it comes back, the price doubles. That's funny. What's up, Muscle Shell? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, that is a fair price for a Batarang. Here's the thing. If it doesn't sell, I'm not going to be hurt. I'll put it back on my deep stack. Roy Boy coming in at 47. Emil at 48. Shadrach, I did have a Roy Boy back at 50. I had a 70 for a long time and finally sold it at a show. Going once to Roy Boy at 50, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 51. What's up, Bad Danny? Good to see you, brother. Going twice, my friends. Roy Boy in the lead at $50, making us holla. Looking for 51. It's once, it's twice, it's three times for the Nesties. All in. Fair warning. This bad Batarang is sold to Roy Boy for $50. Heck yeah, Bad Danny been around for a long time. Batman asked Robin to change the battery, and Robin asked, "What is a Terry?" 3351. I go by Kitco. This is Roy Boy. All right, last one of the night on the 2-ouncer. Like the last one, we do have a reserve of this one at $80. Cool Buffalo. He's a beefy low fellow. What's up, Chapo52? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, Silver Streak. Good to see you, my friend. All right, reserve on the 2-ounce buff is 80. They go for quite a bit more on Atmex, or not Atmex, on eBay. They are vintage art bar rounds, for those of you that don't know. And Gary says he likes watching Provident Metals. I haven't bought from Provident and ever since they took away the ability to use PayPal, which is kind of strange because JM Bullion lets you use PayPal. And they're the same company. So I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Last call. No action on the 2-ouncer. That's kind of surprising. But hey, it is what it is. All right, all in. Fair warning. No sell. A foot for silver came in a couple weeks back. SD Bullion is good. I like SD Bullion a lot. All right, next item up. We have the 5-ounce reverse proof 2024 Libertad. This is from Mexico, of course. Very cool. But yeah, Jedi Master Deb just gifted out 5 RavenHawk Coins memberships. Thank you, Jedi Master Deb. Good to see you, my friend. These go for $489 on APMEX. I have a reserve bid at $340. What's up, Moose Socks? Sorry to hear you lost your job, brother. That's a bummer. I do have the reserve at $340. Like I said, if you try to buy it from APMEX, they're $489, which is ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. Art Bascom in the nest. What's up, Art? Good to see Jedi Master Deb. Yeah, Mud Swat, it's a reverse 5-ounce Libertad. And, all right, well. Going once. Cool things, I'm sure PCGS would do it as well. Guys, weekly bullion coming in with the George at $340. Going once. Thank you, Weekly Bullion. I appreciate that. Weekly Bullion in the lead at $340. Going twice. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for the Nesties. All in. Fair warning. This bad 5-ouncer is sold to Weekly Bullion for $340. That will just go up in price over time. That's a good buy. Thank you, Weekly Bullion. I appreciate you stepping in. And you'll be happy because you will definitely see a return on that investment over time. Savvy Stacker, I have the 5-ounce lid. Fits in the palm very nicely. Yes, it does. Okay, so that is lot number 11. We're going to do another giveaway after lot number 14. We only have 15 lots up tonight, guys. Not a big auction. We have quality over quantity. And what the... I'm pushing things all over the place here. Next item up. We have a 1964 Denver minted Kennedy $50 NGC slabbed and certified at an MS64. This is probably, you know what's kind of weird? Everybody must really be enjoying daylight savings because I don't remember the last time that we had a show where we literally were under 150 within the first hour or so. Sam Wilson, quality over quantity is rarely something you see these days. I hear you, brother. It's okay, Gary. I know you guys are awesome. You're here hanging out. I appreciate you. We'll start it off at $1. Visterion, there's always something. It's a nice day. You know, this part of the year, I always think of doing something like going later. Yeah, and it is spring break, that's for sure. Shadrack at 18. J-Dog at 25. Eric A, no, they're not live signatures. Those are facsimile signatures, my friend. I wish it was. That'd be really crazy. J-Dog in the lead at 25. Looking for 26 in the mix. Going once. J-Dog in the lead at 25. Looking for 26. Going twice. Working in the yard, says Mike McGrath. My coworker is kitty corner to me at the office, says he's going to be watching basketball all weekend. Michael LeFew coming in at 30, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Michael LeFew in the lead. Going twice. Yeah, Eric A, I kind of was like, well, that's a little different, you know. Auto pin. Shadrack. They're funny, dude. All right, my friends, all in. Fair warning, this bad coin is sold to Michael LeFew for $30. And we got 130 likes. We're going to add to the end of stream to make it more extreme. But you know what's really strange is I saw the other day Seeker put up a post like a day or two ago that somebody within the first minute of him putting out a video, and it was a members only video, put a thumbs down on him. And you know, I've seen that. Matter of fact, me and Shadrack were hanging out the other day, or not Shadrack, me and Create Craft were hanging out the other day. And I put something out, and we were talking, and literally within the first 30 seconds, somebody hit a thumb down. So there's been some strange stuff happening in the coin community, but what do, you know? There we go. 3 items going into the box. A War Nickel, a Merc Dime, and a 10th ounce of Silva as well. What's up, Robert Pintoff? One dislike. I thought he got... That's funny. But I did tell him, I went over there and I said, dude, I've seen it on probably like the last 5 or 6 videos that, you know, somebody just instantly put a dislike on stuff. Nothing you can do. It's part of the game. All right, 1953 S, Washington Silver Quarter at an MS65 and staying alive. Exactly, Savvy. It still helps the algorithm because somebody double clicked on your stuff, you know. But you know, his point was that it came from a member, so somebody that's paying to watch. But here's the other thing, you know, what if the member truly didn't enjoy the video, you know? They could have, I dislike not winning every giveaway, says John Camper. Jeez. You know, it could happen. Somebody just might not like what you said in a video. Who knows? But I do remember him saying that it came up within the first, like, minute, so they didn't actually watch the video, which that's kind of messed up. All right, we're going to start the 53S off at $1, my friends. Retails for about $35 on the quarter. Shadrack at 22. The Deuce J-Dog was in there, but Brother Doug Wagner in the lead. The Ghost of Trucking for Silver. That one VR4. That's funny. It costs nothing to be nice, says Weekly Bullion. I agree, brother. Going once to Brother Doug at 25. Shadrack 777 in there at 26. Now we're looking for 27, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Yeah, I put up a video Speaking of trucking for silver, and I'm sure that's why he mentioned that. Going twice. Gary S. at 27. Those, man, time has flown. I think that was like 3 years ago or so when that happened. Going once. Who would ever thought somebody would actually fake their own death on YouTube? You know, I mean, but hey, stranger things have happened. Going twice. Brother Doug is out. Gary S. in the lead. Last call from Mr. Alki Hall. Gary S. at 27. Some days I use up all my nice by noon. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is Shadrach. That's 28, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrach with the George. You know, that's true. Steve LaPointe, the thumbs down, only the creators see it. So, you know, who knows? What do you do? MS65 Mud Swat. What's up, Chris Levine? Well, I hope that improves, brother. Going once. Going twice. Shadrach Gary S in the lead at 29. Resin Dragon Studios. Good to see you, my friend. Jeff coming in at 30, going once. What's up, Resin? Going twice. I got to tell you guys, I felt really bad lately. There's been a couple times I missed Resin Dragon Studios live stream that she was on. I feel horrible about that still to this day. And then I was texting and talking to her the other day, and I kind of ghosted her because I got so busy with the kids and stuff. All is well. Thumbs up or down generates an interest in your channel, so it's a positive indicator, not to be concerned. Robert Pintoff, you are 100% correct. Last call for Mr. Alki Hall, ladies and gentlemen. In the lead is Jeff at 30. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Jeff for 30. Hey, Shinbone 5000. Just so you know, the sheet will get taken care of by Sergeant Stacker. He's been out of town. I can't tell you what his job is, but just understand he's on the road a lot. So when he's able to be here, it's cool. And sometimes it's going to take a little while to update. But we're trying to get it set up so he'll be here when we do the first subscriber loyalty giveaway night, where we turn in the loyalty reward points for pulls on bags. He's going to try to be here with Miss Stacker. And so that'll be pretty darn cool. Hopefully to be able to even maybe get him in front of the screen. We'll see what happens. All right, next item up, we have the 1935F silver certificate. Priest and Anderson are the signatures. It is a PMG graded at a 64 exceptional paper quality, choice uncirculated. Really, really cool note here. That is the next item. And then we'll do a giveaway, and then we have the Libertad coin set up for grabs. And then we'll do the end of stream, and that'll be the extremeness. We'll start the bid of the dollar at $1. Steve LaPointe, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Wow. Visterion at 25 and staying alive with the George. Jonathan Eason at 28. Pintoff trying to get in there, but Visterion back in the lead at 30. Visterion the quicker on the draw. Robert Pintoff trying to get in there. J-Dog coming in at 32. Eason at 33. Visterion at 35. We got Snopages left and right, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Pintoff coming in with the George. What's up, Mustang Dave? J-Dog at 42. Visterion at 44. We got a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Visterion in the lead at 44, looking for 45, going once. Visterion in the lead at 44, looking for 45. The snopage is real. Jonathan Eason coming in at 46. Visterion at 47, ladies and gentlemen. Visterion holding on strong, going once at 47, looking for 48. We got ourselves an auction, says Jim Shank. Well, at least no matter what, I was not taking it, even losing my business. Steve LaPointe, I got a lot of respect for you, bro. I got a lot of flack from people for not taking it that are in my family, and my doctors said I can't. Guys, Visterion at 49. Robert Pintoff, he can't drive. 55. Robert Pintoff in the lead at 55, looking for 56 in the mix. Going once. I have not heard about another Silver Squeeze. I think that is a bid. Robert's pretty good at telling us if he's not. So if I made a mistake, he'll let us know. Visterion coming in at 56 in the mix. Eason is out, ladies and gentlemen. Going once to Visterion at 56. Looking for $57 to make us holla. Going twice. Visterion in the lead at 56, looking for 57. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for Larry. But yeah, and like I said, guys, in the next couple weeks, at some point, I need to do a moderator appreciation night. You guys are awesome. You're good. Out, says Pintoff, and good luck. All in, fair warning. This bad dollars sold. To Visterion for 56. Yeah, my doctor's here in Oklahoma because I had Guillain-Barré syndrome before, or what they're trying to call Guillain-Barré. They don't want me to take it because there's a chance for me to relapse. Hematologist told me not to take it, and he resigned over it. Wow, Metal Dragon Braveheart. I was in a motorcycle accident a couple weeks ago and had to have a metal plate put on my shoulder. Most expensive metal I ever purchased. Chris Levine. Brother, you're lucky to be alive, dude. Wow. I'm glad you made it, bro. Like, that's some intense stuff there. All right, time to do a giveaway. We're going to give away a couple things at once, ladies and gentlemen, just because I like you guys a lot. The first thing is it cheaper or the same amount to get a bill graded as it to get a coin graded? J-Dog, it depends on the bill and the value. Right here, a shilling from New Zealand. I didn't even take the price off from the place that I got it. Oops. But that's up for this giveaway. We're going to throw a war nickel on there. And last but not least, this is going to be a pricey little bundle. How about a really cool... Oh, wait. Dang it. I can't do that one. That's something that I was going to show J-Dog about. Yes, no politics, guys. So, J-Dog, I haven't found that Ike yet, but look at what I found. The Susan B in the year that you have. So, let me find something that is cool. We'll put this foil note there, that, and that. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I know what I know to get. I just need to find it. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm looking for something else to add because of the Susan B. I want to give J-Dog a chance at that because he was trying to finish off that year. And now I just got to find where my stuff is at. Oh, where did it go? Where the heck is it? You know, I hate when you're looking for something and it just disappears. Give me just another minute, guys. I'll find it. I just had to... I have different piles for different things. And I misplace things from time to time. I think this is an awesome set, and you don't see them very often. J-Dog, you're welcome, brother. Right here, New Zealand proof set, ladies and gentlemen. Check that bad boy out. That is a whole set of proof. What's up, Perry Custom Cards? And we're going to put all this together right here for this giveaway. Let me turn on our Nightbot again. Interact with everybody. Put that on live chat. I'm going to go get a beverage. I will be right back. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Oh, wow, that smells good. I can smell the pino. Yes. Jalapeno in here. Fresh maple mix, sourdough bread. Hey, buddy. What you doing, buddy? Hey, buddy. Buddy. Let me do. Oh, you're getting so big, bro. Oh, you're getting too big, too quick. You and your little. Actually, you're the little. You and your sister are getting big so fast. Where did we get that? I've seen them at Walmart before. Clearly got a source good. I like getting stuff. Don't we get rewarding from Amazon for buying stuff? It's all sorts of stuff. Look at that window. You know what? Okay, here's what that means really need to do. That window, you need to get a blind door. It's big, it's not even cheap, but it's really neat one because all the time I'm doing this, it shines right on the screen. So I'm trying to play Diablo and it's like I can't see. It's so bright. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Let's see who the winner is. In 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bombay Sapphire. Bombay Sapphire is the winner. Congratulations to Bombay. Oh, Bombay, you just won, my friend. Alrighty. You're welcome. All right, let's turn off the bot. We only have one item left up for the night, my friends. I remember getting a buzz a couple years ago. Can't remember if it was a New Year's or St. Patrick's. Ah. Cool. All right, let me put back on my ears. All right, this one that's up for grabs. This one's a pricey one. Lot number 15, Banco de Mexico. They only made 125 sets total, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen these as high as $17.95, which I thought was kind of high, but you know, they don't make very many. Right there you can see it's 125 sets total. This is number 43. You get the 20th ounce, 10th, quarter, half, 1 ounce, 2 ouncer, and 5 ouncer. All proof Libertads. This one's up for grabs, and if it sells, cool. If it doesn't, I completely understand. But I am giving you guys first shot at it. Yeah, Sam Wilson, I wish it was $17.95. I do have a reserve at $11.50. I think that's a pretty fair. If I could get away with buying that, I would, but I wouldn't be able to wake up in the morning. Shinbone coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at $11.50. CM Silver dropping the bomb on us at $1,200, ladies and gentlemen. CM Silver at $1,200, looking for at least $1,205 to stay alive. Going once. CM Silver in the lead at $1,200, looking for $1,205. Cool thing says CM is waiting. Shinbone coming in at $1,205, looking for $1,210, ladies and gentlemen. 5 ouncer SF Kimrush. 5 ounce is the biggest coin in the set. Going once, my friends. Shinbone in the lead at $1,205. Guys, CM Silver dropping another bomb on us at $1,250, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. CM and Shinbone battling it out, looking at $1,255 to stay alive. Going twice. Shinbone at $1,255, guys. Shinbone's trying to get it, but CM's coming in strong. Look out. Shinbone in the lead at $1,255, going once. Shinbone in the lead at $1,255, looking for $1,275. CM Silver, ladies and gentlemen, going once. CM at $1,275, looking for $1,280, going twice. Shinbone not backing down. He came in $5 higher, $1,280, looking for $1,285. Going once, my friend. Happy early birthday, Mustang Dave and Forrest. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Guys, CM Silver at $1,300. Holy smokes. Going once. CM in the lead at $1,300. Shinbone not backing down, guys. $1,305. Shinbone trying to get it for that extra $5. Going once. Shinbone in there at $1,305. Looking for $1,325 coming from the one and only CM Silver. And the George. Going once. $1,330 to Shinbone. Shinbone is not backing down, ladies and gentlemen. This is like Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. The greats of the greats battling it out. Shinbone's at $1,330. Going once to Shinbone at $1,330. CM Silver coming alive at $1,350, ladies and gentlemen. CM Silver in the lead. One day I will have a Libertad, says Nick Fortier. Going once. CM in the lead. What's up, Reaper of Dreams? Going twice. $1,350, ladies and gentlemen. CM in the lead. It's once, it's twice. Shinbone is out. Awesome set. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Silver in the lead. All in. Fair warning. This bad set is sold to CM Silver for $13.50, ladies and gentlemen. CM Silver coming in at $13.50. What an amazing set. Going to the man, the myth, the legend, CM Silver. Let me make sure I get his name on here. Thank you, CM. Thank you, Shinbone. I believe it's 8.92 ounces, Nick. I believe it's like 8.92 or something like that. All right, guys. Barely woke up back in time, says CM Silver. Guys, you know what I'm going to do? Since CM and Shinbone battled it out, I'm going to throw 2, 3, 4, 5 items into the end of stream just to say thank you to everybody. You guys are awesome. We're going to pull all this stuff out of here and see what's in the box. CM, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. You as well, Shinbone. Sonny, thank you, brother. I got your text, man. I appreciate it. All right. Here we go. We got the foil note. We have 1, 2 Kennedys, 3 Kennedys. They're all 40%ers. A War Nickel. A Merc Dime. A 10th ounce silver. A 10th ounce silver. A Rosie Dime. Another War Nickel. Another Merc. Another 10th ounce silver. A 1976 proof set. A Harry Potter 5 coin set. And the vintage 1 ounce A-Mark stacker bar, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely cool. Very, very, very nice of you guys to all be here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you understand or know. Because I could never do this without you. And as a group, you truly changed my life. And I will always be forever grateful for that. All right, let's put this bad box here. And I'll turn on the Nightbot again. Get this to live chat. And good luck, everybody. J-Dog, you rock as well, brother. All right. Good luck. I'll be back in a little bit. Looks like we're almost at 150 likes. We get to 150, I'll toss something else in there as well. I'll figure something out at the end here. If not, no stress. We're all good. It's been a good show. Only one item didn't sell this evening, the 2 ouncer. Which is, yeah, there's 5, well, it's different Harry Potters in it, my friend. Perry Custom, you rock, brother. 151 likes. All right, I got to come up with something else for you guys. Let me take a look in my bag of tricks. I'm like Felix the cat. Felix the cat. The wonderful, wonderful cat. I'm going to put in a narrow date 1906 Mexico Centavo, ladies and gentlemen. going to add that as well. You guys are epic. Thank you for the extra love. All right, my friends, it's about time to see who's going to win the Industream Extreme giveaway. In 3, 2, 1, booyah. Shadrach 777, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrach, you just won a 10th ounce of platinum plus the Industream giveaway. Congratulations to Shadrach, everybody. Holy smokes. Or Shadrach, do you want a gram of gold instead of the platinum? Let me know. Shadrach, if you want me to trade out a gram of gold for the 10th ouncer of platinum, let me know. They're basically the same price. So if you want me to get... Platinum's good. Okay, cool. I'm going to put your little platinum button inside the box. Matter of fact, I'm going to show everybody that I'm doing that. Let me turn off the night bot. There goes the little piece of platinum in there for Shadrach. Get the name on there. Create Craft, you rock, brother. Thank you so much for all the help tonight. 164 likes. You guys are epic. We've only been on for an hour and 30 minutes. Too cool, my friends. Too cool. Alrighty. Let me say a big thank you to Metal Dragon Braveheart, Michael LaFew, Gary S., Invisible River Ranch, J-Dog, Jeff, Cool Things, Texas, Roy Boy, Weekly Bullion, Visterion, CM Silver, Smog the Magnificent, Rockzilla, B-Roos, Scorpio, Eric A., Shadrach 777, Richard Hunter, Sixpack 110, and Steve LaPointe, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrach. I think that's his first ever Industream winning as well. All right, my friends, like always, please make sure to take care of one another. We'll see you real soon. RavenHawk Coins, have a great day. Scissors!